Alrighty, guys, welcome back to some Glory Days college football here. Definitely been in the mood for some awesome Glory Days college football. I was watching the Ohio State Michigan from 2018 game today for a little while at lunch during lunch, and I'm like, I gotta go home and play a game tonight. So we're gonna be playing from 2021. It's going to be opening weekend still. We're still opening weekend, and we have Appalachian State versus Eastern Carolina. So Appalachian State ends up going 10-4 on the season. East Carolina goes 7-5 on the season. But I think this is a really good, fair matchup. But with all that said, I've got a couple house rules that I'm going to be using for this game, as I've talked to Anthony about the timing mechanisms. Anthony, of course, if you know, is Bleacher Bums Gamer, the designer, creator, everything, Glory Days system. And I've been, emailing him back and forth, and I've had some ideas about the timing. And instead of knowing, I only have 2 drives left in this game, so I have to score on these 2 drives, you're never sure how long a drive is going to take. It's obviously based upon how long the team keeps the ball. And instead of always having each drive worth one tick of, or one of their 10 or one of their 9 or one of their 12 or whatever, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be determining the drive. If it's 5 plays or less, is going to be worth 0. It's not going to take any time off the clock. You figure a couple runs, maybe a pass in there. It's like a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Not very much time at all. So anything that's 5 plays or less is going to take no time off the clock. So that way, you're never sure. You might get the ball back. You might not get the ball back. Blah, blah, blah. And then, on the other side, if a drive takes 10 plays or more, then it's going to be worth 2 time. So instead of just 1, it's going to be 2. So that way, you can have more of a variability and not sure when things are going to happen and when they're not, how many drives you're going to have, how many drives you're not going to have. Instead of it set in stone, I think this gives some variability. You're just never sure. Am I going to get the ball back? If there's 2 ticks left or 2 drives left, and your opponent does a 10-play drive, boom, they used up all the clock. So I think that brings a little bit more strategy in the game. We're going to try it out. We're going to see. Is 5 plays or less 0? Is that too much or too little? Is 10 plays or more for 2 times, is that too much or too little? We might need to adjust it. So that's where we're testing this out. And if you guys also test this system out, let Bleacher Bums Gaming know what your result is so he can make some adjustments or, bring in some options into the game if you think it's a good idea. All right. Anyways, if you don't think it's a great idea, then you play it your way. I'll play it mine. And that's all there is to it. So here we go. Kickoff today. Appalachian State. We're going to call ECU the home team. ECU, Eastern Carolina University. It's going to be the home team, even though it's played at the neutral site. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina. And so we're going to call ECU just randomly the home team. So they're going to be the black dice. No, we're going to give the black dice to the Mountaineers. We'll give the black dice to the Mountaineers. Whoever rolls higher is going to get the choice on the kickoff. Let's go. And it's a 7. The Appalachian State is going to... So now it brings some little strategy in. Because now, here is our 21 drives. Right? Here's our 21 drives. Because they have 11 drives. They have 10 drives. That's a total of 21 drives. On average, there's going to be 21 drives. And, if you wait till the second half to get the kickoff, you might not get as many drives in the second half, depending on everything. But I think Appalachian State will defer And so East Carolina is going to be over here, Appalachian State. So obviously they're kicking off this way from the, what is it, 20, 30 yard line, 25? I don't know where they kick off from. Anyways, so let's look at the ratings. Now, East Carolina, they're all in red dice, and that's bad because, again, I didn't actually print out a sheet again. But red means negative. So their drive rating is a -1. Their run rating is a -2, and their pass rating is a -2 when you compare it to Appalachian State. So obviously, it's going to be a little harder for East Carolina just because of those numbers. Over here, we can see Appalachian State is actually green, which is neutral, no plus or no minus on their drive. They're a +2 on the run and a 0 on the pass. So very equal to East Carolina, except for on the run. They're a little bit slightly better on the run than East Carolina run defense. So there you go. That's our ratings. East Carolina, Appalachian State won the toss, so they have deferred to the second half. They're going to kick off, again, Appalachian State kicking off. They're going this way. East Carolina is going that way. Here we go. So kickoff here. I've got the charts, and we'll pull those out so you guys can see them. All right, so it's an 8 on the kickoff. Kickoff 8 is a 10. Oh, it's going to kick it to the 10-yard line. And a 2 on the kickoff return. Kickoff return is a C, and a 2 is 20 yards. So that's going to get it out to the 30-yard line. First down and 10 at the 30 for East Carolina. All right. At the 30-yard line. Let's see. Do they get a drive going now? We do not need those, I believe. So we're going to look at the percentile dice. So this would be a 46, black than white. There is the standard 20 dice, which is going to refer to any kind of like chart results or anything we need for that. And then I'm throwing an extra D20. And this is only to tell us which player ran it or which receiver caught the pass or whatever. That's the only thing this does. If we need it for something else, we don't use it. It's only to tell us who ran the ball or who caught the ball or anything like that. So in this case, running the kick back, we don't need any of those. We can just roll these two. Oh, we know who ran the ball back, right? So now what we're going to do is we've got to see what kind of, if we're going to get a drive going here. So we know we're starting at the 30. We are here. They're on a -32. So 0 to 36. They're going to have to punt it or kick it away, and we'll go from there. Let's see. They need higher than that to have some kind of a opportunity. 43. It's going to be a drive. It's going to be a drive chance. All right, so we have an 18 on the drive, and they started from the 30-yard line. So we look under the 21 to 35 and look at 18, and that's 5 plays, 46 yards. 46 yards, 10, 20, 30, 46, down to the 24-yard line. And now we can see their drive defense, Appalachian State drive defense, is an 8. So we're going to look at this column to see it is a 10. That's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. All right. So 3rd and 3 it is. So they're at the 24. So 3rd and 3 for East Carolina, trying to get things started here. It was 5 plays so far. I am going to be keeping track of the amount of plays because of, again, to see how much time comes off the clock. Now let's see if they can get a first down here. It's 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3, and they roll a 5, so that is going to be a short pass. So they're a -2 to the short pass. So their rating of 53 on the -2 is going to put in a defensive plus. And a defensive plus of 5. And a short pass is going to be, a defensive plus is going to be 10 yards, but a possible sack. And the sack is a 1 to 11. And their defense is a +1, so it's going to be 1 to 12. Again, this is just to see who caught the ball or ran the ball or whatever. But in this case, it's a 13, so that is going to be a sack. A sack of the quarterback there, which is Allers sack. And that's going to bring a 10-yard loss, and that's going to take it back to the 34-yard line. Huge sack there. We didn't need to find out who caught it or received it because it was a sack. So that's going to bring up 4th down now. And 34, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. He needs a 51-yard field goal. He can make a 51. In fact, he's going to go for it. 51-yard field goal. 51-yard field goal. Here we go. He's going to try for it. He needs a 0 to 49. It's up. And it is. Is it doubles? It is not doubles. It is 0-6 right down the middle and good. And East Carolina, 2-3, goes up 3-0 on Appalachian State. And that was a total of 6 plays. So 1 time off the clock on that, like normal. All right, so now they get to kick off as they hit the 51-yard field goal, and now it's their turn to kick off. Their kickoff is a D kickoff. And they roll a 5 on the D. And that is to the goal line. And now Appalachian State kickoff return is an A. And they rolled a 0, and an A is going to be the team. And we're going to look at the 6 on the team kickoff return. And we rolled a 6. 25 yards. And it's going to be 1st down and 10. Let's see if they get a drive started here. Starting from the 25. Good return. Too bad they almost had. If they would have rolled a 4, it would have been a touchdown. Let's see if Appalachian State gets a drive here. Alrighty, so we are looking at, what are we looking at? 0-5, that's what we're looking at. And that means it's a punt. And so again, we can ignore this. It's just going to be a 3 on the punt. 3 plays, 2 yards. 3 plays, 2 yards. Boom, boom. And now that's going to bring up 4th down and 8. So they gained 3 plays. They only went 2 yards. And they're going to have to punt it away. So, and this is not going to take off any time. Sportsman Zay! What's going on, my friend? So, yeah, it's not going to take off any time off the clock because it was, again, less than 5 plays. It was only 3 plays and 2 yards. So they're going to kick it. Appalachian State kicking punt is a C. And they rolled a 2 on the C. It's no penalty. 2 on the punt is 42 yards. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 2 yards down to the 31-yard line. And now the return. And the return is a D return. D and a 0. D and a 0 is going to be a team chart. So we look at the team chart under 2. Punt return and a 2 is going to be 26 yards. 10, 26. Down to the 43-yard line. And then 1st down and 10. We go right to play-by-play mode because they're already in Appalachian State territory. So we will keep track. This is play number 1 coming up here. Play number 1. Here we go at the Appalachian State 43-yard line. It is a 7 on first down and 10. It's going to be a short pass. Again, they are -2 on the run, -2 on the pass. So they rolled a 25 on the -2 column, which is going to be neutral, and they rolled an 8. So short pass, neutral 8, basically is 3 yards, plus or minus who caught it. And in this case, the receiver who is it? Here it is, 20. So catching it is going to be Harris, who's a -5. Lovely. So his adjustment, 8, neutral, 3 yards, -5. So it's going to be -2. Boom, boom. Second down, play number 2. Second down from 12 from the 45. Here we go. And it is going to be second down. It's going to be a 7, and that's going to be another short pass. 42 is going to be neutral and a 5 again. Neutral, 5 on the short pass. And that is a possible sack, 11-yard completion, or a possible sack. Their sack is 1-11. Appalachian State +1 is a 12. That is not a sack, so it's going to be 11-yard completion to number 20, and that's going to mean a Harris again. Harris making some plays here for East Carolina, and it's now 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 from the 34-yard line. 3rd and 1. Here we go. 3rd and 1, and they roll an 8, and that's going to be a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 is an 8, and it's going to be a short pass. Another pass. They roll the 1-1, so that's going to be a defensive plus and a 1, and it's going to be a 9-yard pickup and a first down. And we're going to play number 4. East Carolina driving here against Appalachian State early in the first quarter. 3-0 is your score in favor of East Carolina, and they're driving. Second drive of the game. And we have a 2. This time they're going to run it. 22 on the run is going to be a offensive plus and a 4. Offensive plus and a 4, and that's going to be 6-yard pickup. And we got to 5th play of the second down and 4. 2nd and 4 from the Appalachian State 19-yard line. 2nd down and 4. And we roll a 6 on 2nd down. That's going to be a short pass. It's going to be a 14 on the -2 is going to be an offensive plus. Short pass, offensive plus, and a 4 is going to be 8-yard pickup. And down to the 11-yard line. First down. We're going to play number 6 of the drive. Play number 6 of the drive. East Carolina taking some time off the first quarter here. Already up 3-0. And a 54 is not going to be good there. First down 7 is another short pass. 54 is a defensive plus and an 8. Short pass, defensive plus. Incomplete. Second down, 7th play of the drive. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 11. And a 25. And a 1 on 2nd down. It's going to be a run. 25 is going to be neutral 6. And neutral 6 on a run is 3 yards. Who ran it? It's going to be Mitchell. He's a +2, so it's going to be a 5-yard pickup. And it's going to bring up 3rd down, play number 8 of the drive. Third down. They can still get a first down just inside the 1 yard line. Can they get that first down? Third down in 1, 2, 3, 5. Third and 5. And 4-4. So we have a possible penalty. We're going to have to try and remember that. Penalty. Remember that. Okay. 4 on third down and 5. It's going to be a short pass. A 44. It's going to be a defensive plus and a 6. Defensive plus, short pass, 6. It's going to be 10-yard pickup and a touchdown. But wait, there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. We have to look at 17. Penalty is 1-7 on East Carolina. And 18-20 in Appalachian State. That's a 17. There's no penalty. The touchdown pass goes to number 2, which is Sneed. Sneed's in the end zone and then back and makes a catch, a touchdown. Appalachian or East Carolina jumps out to a 9-0 lead here against Appalachian State. The extra point to come here. Extra point is 94 or less. It is up and it is good, and it's 10-0 East Carolina here versus Appalachian State early in the first quarter, mid-first quarter. And that drive took a total of 9 plays. So again, this is a house rule that I've come up with. If it's 5 plays or left, it takes 0 time off the clock. If it's 6, 7, 8, or 9 plays, it's just going to take 1 time. And if it's 10 plays or longer, it's going to take 2 time. So in this case, it was 9 plays, so it's just going to take 1 time, just like normal. There you go. All right, so East Carolina kicking it off again from their 30-yard line, 35. I don't know where they kick off from. Here we go. East Carolina with the big 10-0 lead. It's Allers. A dart over to Sneed in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. And they roll. What do we roll here? Oh, this should be up here anyways. 3 on the kickoff. D kickoff. And they roll the 3, and that's to the goal line. And the return. Kickoff return is an A. And they rolled a 2, which is 20. So they're going to take it at the 20. And let's see if Appalachian State can get a drive going this time. Don't need that dice either right now. So, again, they are neutral 0. They need at least a 33 or higher to get some kind of drive going. That's an 81. That is kind of potential for something going on. And that is a run. Big play 2. Run. Big play 2. So we're going to look at the run big play 2 column. Run big play 2. And that is going to be a big play 2 and a 1 is 41 yards. Down to the 39-yard line. And I'm not sure if you roll for the situation after a big play run or not, to be honest. And it doesn't tell us how many plays that was. So that could be a problem. So we'll assume it's a D6. We'll roll a D6 for how many plays. That was 6 plays so far. And then it's going to be play number 7 coming up. All right, so first down and 10, or I'm assuming you go to first down and 10 after the big play run. Right? So, well, that's where we're going to do it. So this is 7th play, first down and 10 from the 39. We'll assume they just got the big 40-yard run there. Appalachian State. Here we go. All right, you got a 6 on first down and 10. That's going to be a short pass. The short pass is a 16-2. Appalachian State is a neutral. And that's going to be a defensive plus and a 6. Short pass, 6, defensive plus. And that's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up second down and 10. Play number 8 coming up, second down and 10. Oh, that's right. 65. That's not good either. All right, so 9 on second down is going to be a long pass. It's going to be a long pass, but it is going to be defensive plus and a 3. Long pass, 3, defensive plus, incomplete. Third down. Play number 9 coming up. Play number 9 coming up. And a 4 on third and long is going to be a short pass. There you go, 1, 2. That's going to be offensive plus. 3 on the short pass. It's going to be 9 yards. Oof. It's going to take it down to the 30. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1. 4th and 1 and play number 10. So this drive is going to take up 2. So I'm just going to, well, let's set those there so I know that those are for that. Okay, so, because this is definitely a long drive here. Taking a lot of time. 4th down, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1, down 10-0. Don't you just kick the field goal and get some points on the board? Oof. Let's see. They're going to go for it. And a 53 is not what you want to see. 9 on 4th and 1 is going to be a... Oh my gosh, they're going to try a long pass too. A long pass on 4th and 1, which is going to shift it over one column. 53 on the neutral column is going to be defensive plus, but because of the long pass on a short play, they surprised the defense. So they moves it one column over, so it's neutral now. A neutral 8 on the long pass. Neutral 8 is going to be incomplete. Incomplete. On the 4th down as they try a long pass. A neutral 8, and that is incomplete. And East Carolina takes over at their 30-yard line. First down and 10. And that drive took up 2 ticks, or 2 timing off the clock. And now it is East Carolina offense coming out. Allers up 10-0 here against Appalachian State. Boom. Do they get a drive? Is the question. 0-3 they don't. It's going to be a punt. And the punt is going to be a 8, which is 4 plays, 14 yards. 4 plays and 14 yards. And so this drive doesn't take any time off the clock because, again, it has 5 plays or less. And now they're going to have to punt. Uh-oh. Possible penalty on the punt. And that is a 6. And that is a penalty on East Carolina. Let's look at that first before anything else. Penalty on the kick. And we rolled a 6, and that is a false start 5 yards back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the 39. They're going to have to re-kick it from the 39. Re-kicking from the 39. Okay, no penalty this time. 4 on the punt. Punt is a C. punt, and they rolled a 4, and that is only 32 yards. 10, 20, 32, down to 29, and a return of 3. Punt return of D, and a 3 is a fair catch, and Appalachian State will take over at their 29-yard line. Again, no time off the clock on that one because of the short drive. So after a short drive, you can't ever have 2 short drives in a row. So no matter if Appalachian State has to punt and they only make three plays and 2 yards or whatever it happens to be, you can never have 2 plays or 2 drives in a row that don't take up time. So here we go. So it's going to be at least 1 time off the clock here. We'll see. Here we go. Appalachian State, can they get a drive back going now? Let's see. No, that's a 17, my friend. That is not a drive. That is another punt. And a 15, and I need to put these over here for now. 15 is going to be on a punt. 3 plays, 7 yards. So they're out to the 36, and now they're going to have to punt it back as East Carolina's defense holds tight. Punt of 4. Punt of C and a 4. C and a 4 is 33 yards. 30, 1, 2, 3, 33. And the return is a 3. 3, and the return, punt return, is a D. D and a 3 is a fair catch. So Appalachian State will take it over. And again, 1 time off the clock between what Appalachian State, or between what East Carolina did and what Appalachian State did. Both of them had a pretty quick drive, and the timing would have been just a normal drive anyways. So Appalachian State, let's see if they can get a drive going here now. 34, is that enough is the question. No, it is not. They are a minus, oh, wait a minute. They are a -1, which is a 30, or 0 to 34 is a punt. And that's exactly what they rolled. So they're going to have to punt. And they rolled a 19. 4 plays, 14 yards. And so this will be play number 5 will be the punt. Punting it back. And this will take a time off the clock. And this is a possible penalty. Let's look at the penalty right off the bat. 4. And yeah, it's going to be a penalty again. What kind of penalty is it? On the kicking team, a 7 is full start again. Back to the 40, and let's roll it again. And no penalty. Yay! 0 on the punt. Punt. C. C and a 0 is punt. 50 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40. Down to the 10. Down to the 10. And they rolled a 9 on the return. D return and a 9 is a team chart. So we're going to the team chart. Punt return. Punt return 6, 8 yards, and a first down. All right, we already took the time off the clock for this one. And so let's see what we get here. Gone through 2, 4, 6 times. So we're definitely in the second quarter. Coming up on about mid of the second quarter. Did they get a drive 86? They got something going here. They're neutral 86. And that's going to be a big play pass 2. A big play pass 2. A big play pass 2. Big play pass 2. Big play pass 2. All right, let's see what we get. It is a 1, and that is 43 yards. 40. 1, 2, 3. Down to the 39-yard line. And how many plays did that take? 5 plays. So play 6 coming up at the 39-yard line. Again, I'm not sure if you go 1st and 10 on this or if you roll on the situation. Okay, we'll see. I think we're just going to give him 1st and 10. It says always use the long pass matrix for the pass ball 2 results. Pass PB2 results. But it doesn't tell you. Right, it doesn't. Some questions and answers. I think we're gonna just leave it at 1st and 10. That's what we're going to do. All right. So play 6 of the drive. 1st and 10 from the 39. We gave East Carolina 1st and 10. We should do the same. All right. So roll the 7 on 1st and 10, and that is going to be a short pass. 43 on the neutral. 43 is an even 4 on the short pass. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play number 7 coming up. All right, and a 2, and this time it will be a run. And a 13 is going to be an offensive plus, and a 3. Offensive plus 3 is going to be 6 yards. 6. 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4. Here we come. If they can pick up the 1st down, that's definitely going to make this a 2-time drive. If they don't, it's only going to be a 1 drive. And they rolled a 65, which is going to be 66, which is a penalty, possible penalty. 13 is no penalty. Penalty 1 to 8 and a 19 to 20. So no penalty. It's a 66. So it's a defense plus on a 1. And what did they roll for the play result? 3rd down and 5. They rolled a 5, and that is going to be a short pass. So 1 on the defensive plus pass, and that is going to be 1. Is going to be 7 yards. Defensive plus 7 yards, and that's going to be a 1st down for Appalachian State. Play number 9 coming up, and we know this is going to take 2. I mean, minimum, it's going to take at least 2 chips now in time. All right. 9 on 1st down is a long pass. 31. Neutral 4. Long pass. Neutral 4 is 19 yards and a 1st down. 7-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line. Big blast there from Bryce to, let's see who caught that. That was Sutton. Sutton caught that from Bryce. And now it's 1st and goal from the 7. And it is a 4. So that means it's going to be a run. 46. Run is +2 on the run. And that's going to be neutral column. A neutral column run and a 3 is 4 yards. Second down and goal from the 3. They roll 1. It's going to be another run. 21 is going to be an offensive plus and a 7. Offensive plus is going to be a touchdown. That is going to be the number 20. That is Bryce. That is the quarterback. He fakes the handoff. He heads around the left end, dives over the pile, and that is a touchdown. Appalachian straight. Bryce on the board. And let's see the extra point. Extra point is anything less than 98. It's good, and it's 7-10 now. And that took off 2 time off the clock. 8 time off the total. Kickoff. Here we go. Kickoff. And a 2 kickoff. It's a D kickoff. And that is a D, and a 2 is a touchback. So taking it out at the 25 will be East Carolina. East Carolina up 10-7. And can they get a drive going? 56. They can get a drive going. 14 on the 6 plays, 53 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 6 plays, 53 yards, and they got a 34. Their drive defense is an 8. And they rolled a 7. And that means it's going to be 1st and 10. After how many plays did we just run? 5 plays, 43 yards. So we made 5 plays so far. So we're going into play 6. 1st and 10. At the 22-yard line. Wait. Yeah, yes, because it was East Carolina coming out. Yes, it was. Okay. 53. Hang on a second. They got the ball at the 25. 53 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it should have been the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 22. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 22. And Ellers gets in the huddle with his mates. And let's see what they can do now. Play number 6 of the drive is a run. 16 is offensive plus. And a 4 on the offensive plus is going to be 6-yard pickup. 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4. Play number 7 of the drive. Play number 7 of the drive. Here we go. 2nd and 4. And they roll a 7, and that's going to be a short pass. Short pass. And a 16. They are East Carolina's a -2, and his 16 is going to be an offensive plus. Offensive plus, and a 5 is going to be 9 yards and a possible sack. Sack 1 to 11. Plus 1 is no sack. It's going to be an offensive plus 9 yards. 9-yard pickup and no sack, and a 1st down at the 7. So East Carolina coming right back. 1st and 7, and 8th play of the drive now. 1st and goal from the 7. 4 is a run. 53. That doesn't sound good. 53. They're -2. 53 is an defensive plus and a 0. Defensive plus on the run and a 0 is going to be a 3-yard pickup. Second down and 4. Second and 4. Ninth play of the drive. Second and 4 from the 4. All right. 2 is a run. 54 again is going to be an defensive at a 0. We know what that is, right? Defensive plus is a defensive plus and a run is 5 yards. Oh, last time was a 1. This time it's a 0, which happens to be 5 yards and a touchdown. 5 yards and a touchdown, and that is number 2. That is going to be East Carolina. It's Mitchell, and they take a 16-7 lead, pending the extra point here, who happens to be 94%. And it's good, and it's now 17-7. And that drive took 9, so it didn't take 2. It didn't take 10 plays or more, so it's just going to take 1 time, as they scored just inside the time to get it. If it would have been 1 more play, it would have been 2 times. So now they kick off. Appalachian State. 7 on the kickoff. Dean. Dean is 7 is the 5-yard line. And a 3 on the return is an A and a 3. 17, 10, 15, 17, 22-yard line, 22-yard line. Can Appalachian State get a drive going here? And a 70. And that is going to be a drive. And they roll a 17. 4 plays, 34 yards. 10, 20, 30. 34 yards, and that was 4 plays so far. So we're going to play number 5 as we have to figure out 46. And the defense for East Carolina, try defense is a 7, and a 10 is 2nd and 3. So 2nd and 3 from East Carolina's 44-yard line. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. From the 44. 2nd and 3. Right? Is that what I rolled? 10. No, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 from the 44. Okay, here we go. All right, a 1 for Appalachian State is going to be a run. 25 on a +2. It's going to be an offensive plus and a 7. It's going to be 5 yards. And a first down. Going up to play number 6. First down, Appalachian State from the 39-yard line of East Carolina. East Carolina up 17-7 here late in the second quarter. 7 on first down is going to be a short pass. 21 on the short pass is going to be an offensive plus and a 1. Offensive plus and a 1 is going to be 10 yards and a first down. Play number 7 coming up. 9, that's going to be a long pass. 66 is going to be a penalty. 5 is going to be an offensive penalty. What kind of penalty is it? It is a 19 personal foul, 15-yard penalty. Are you kidding me? Ooh, that's going to hurt. 10. Back to the 44. That's going to bring up second down and a mile. 25 yards to go. 2nd and 25. 7 on second down is going to be a short pass. 24 is going to be an offensive +6. Offensive +6 is going to be 10-yard pickup. play 8 coming up. They're just trying to line themselves, get in a position for maybe a field goal here. It is 3rd down. 3rd down. Well, it's going to be a long pass. And a 44. It's going to be neutral, but it's going to go to defensive plus. Because a 1 is going to be incomplete on the long pass. Incomplete. 34, 44, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51. 51-yard field goal. He cannot do a 51 as long as only a 48. So you either go for it on 4th down and 15, or you punt it. And I think they're going to try. They're going to try. Let's see what their punter is. Punter is a C punter. So the punter, he's going to angle it out of bounds. He's going to try and angle it out of bounds. And so this will be how much yardage he loses on it. And let's see, he's going to try and angle it out of bounds from the 34. All right, so 21, so no penalty. We don't have to worry about that. All right, kick is a 2, punt. Punt is a C. C and a 2 is 42 minus 8. So 42 minus 8, what is 42 minus 8? Is going to be a 34-yard. So, oh, he hits it just barely in the end zone. Look at that. He almost put it out perfectly, but it goes into the end zone. Woo! East Carolina feels lucky about that. It went right over the pylon. They call it went into the end zone. And they're going to get it. And that is going to be a possession. Almost, again, a 2-pointer, but only a 1-pointer. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that would be halftime. That'd be halftime. Because we have 10 gone, only 11 remaining. So that's gonna do it. We'll just assume East Carolina they just quarterback kneel down, and so they're gonna get the second half kickoff here. And no, Appalachian State deferred. That's right. So they're gonna get it. I almost messed that up big time. Whew. Here we go. Kickoff. All right, there's a 0 on the kickoff. And what do we have here? Kickoff. Kickoff is a D and a 0. Kickoff, D, 0. Touchback. All right, 25. Here you go. Appalachian State down 17-7 here at halftime. And so all right, so 24-7. It's going to be a short pass and defense or an offensive plus and a 5. Short pass, offensive plus, and it's going to be 9 yards unless they're sacked. Sack is 1 to 6, minus 1 to 5. He's not sacked, so it's going to be a 9-yard pickup. Loop. Oh, wait a minute. We're not doing that yet. We're going to see. Right. We got to see if he's got a drive. 75 sounds like a drive. It is a drive. So they got a drive started. And look at the 10. And that is going to be 7 plays. No, there's a 25. 5 plays, 36 yards. 10 plays, 36 yards. And 24, which is a 6 on their defense. Their defense drive is 7. 7 and a 6 is going to be 1st and 10. All right. So it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 after 5 plays. So we're going up to 6 plays here. 6 play. See how much time this takes. 1st and 10 from the 39 of East Carolina. It's going to be Bryce. What's Bryce going to do here? 36. 5 is going to be a run. And a 36. It's going to be an offensive plus 1. That's going to be 4 yards. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Uh-oh. That's a defensive plus plus and another run. Defensive plus plus and a 1 and a run. And that is going to be defensive plus plus and a run is still 4 yards. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. We're at play number 8 now. To get this first down, it's definitely going to be a 2-timer as opposed to a 1-time. But they need to get the first down first. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And a 3 is going to be a run. Oh, no. It's going to be a defensive plus plus. And a 3. Defensive plus plus is still going to be 3 yards, though. Defensive plus plus on the 3 is 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. First down. That means this is going to take 2 time off the clock. Play number 9 coming up. What's going on, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Play number 9. 25. 1. It's a run. 25 is an offensive plus and a 3 on a run. Offensive plus is going to be 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. 5 is a short pass. 36 is neutral. 0. Short pass and 12 yards and a possible interception. It's a 1 to 11 plus 5. It's a 1 to 16. That's a 7. It's an interception. 6 yards down the field. Was it 6 yards? I think it was 6 yards down the field, so down to the 20. Interception, and now the return. East Carolina with the return. 0 on the interception return is 0 yards. So they're going to take it over at the 20, and that is going to take them 2 time, and they don't get anything out of it. 17-7 is your score. East Carolina with the big interception off of Bryce as he gets tipped at the line of scrimmage, and East Carolina's defense comes up big again. They've given up only 7 points to the high-flying Appalachian State offense so far. Woo! East Carolina up 17-7. We have how much time left? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 left to go. Here we go. 1st and 10. Do they get a drive? 40. They do get a drive. Just barely, but it is a drive. And a 9. And they start 5 plays, 40 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40. And it's going to be 6. 1st and 10. 1st down and 10. This will be play 6 of the drive coming up. Play 6, 1st and 10. East Carolina at the 40-yard line of Appalachian State. It's a 5, and that is going to be a short pass. 54, oh boy. 54, they are -2, and that's going to be a defensive plus 3. Short pass, defensive plus 3 is going to be incomplete. 2nd down. Play number 7 coming up. Play number 7. And a 55, we got a possible penalty. 15 is no penalty, so we're going to re-roll. This time ignoring penalties. 36. 36. What did they do, first of all? It's 2nd and 10. 6. On 2nd down is a short pass. 36 is going to be neutral, neutral, short pass, and a 2. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. 3rd and 10. And 0, it's going to be a run, actually. 45. -2 is going to be a defensive plus, but because it's a run, they're going to shift it down to neutral. A neutral 3 on a run. It's going to be 1 yard. Who ran it? It's Mitchell +2, so it's going to be 3 yards. 37, down to the 37. 4th down. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to try and coffin corner kick it. And so, punt. They are a C punter. C punter and a 5. It's going to be 42. -10 is 32 yards. And they were at the 30-yard line. No, they were at the, 37. So they kicked it, how far? 42 -10 is 32. So down at the 5-yard line. Beautiful kick. And the return of 3. Punt return, D. And it's a fair catch. So, yep, no return. Didn't matter. He probably kicked it out of bounds anyways. So that is going to take 1 time off the clock there, as they couldn't quite put together too long a drive. Is this the print version of the PDF? I'm thinking print, but I might be wrong. You are wrong. This is a print. Yeah, this is print. This is not a PDF. Yeah. I mean, it's just very nice. Much better than my printout. Much better than my printout. So East Carolina now starting at their 5-yard line. Let's see if they can get a drive. Nope, we don't have time for that. As we're being called for dinner, we'll have to finish the rest of this game. 2, 4, 6, 8 left. So about middle of the 3rd quarter, and yep, that should be ready to go. Depending on if they get a long drive, it could take up 2 times, so you never know. Anyways, we'll see everyone later. Thanks, Phoenix Knight. Brian Patterson, Sportsman Z. Be sure to check out Sportsman Z's channel, and Phoenix Knight channel, and we'll see you all down the line. Part 2